Good day mga ka-oral-oral students. Nandito naman po tayo ulit sa ating Under the Law with Attorney Mox. Pag-usapan natin ang isa sa mga napakagandang case o isa sa magandang case kung saan applicable dito. Pwede ito sa mga abogado, pwede ito sa mga mag-asawa at saka members ng government, especially sa city civil registry. Okay? Yan. Pasadyan nyo na. Medyo maliit. Pero yan. Bigyan na tayo ng space. Yan. Yan importante. Okay. Oops. Yan. So, itong case na to is a Vitangcol versus People, a 2016 case. Bago natin pag-usapan ng case, let's talk about the ponente or our ponente sa kaso na to, na si Senior Justice Marvic Leonen. Sabi niya dito, persons intending to contract a second marriage must first secure a judicial declaration of nullity of their first marriage. If they proceed with the second marriage without the judicial declaration, they are guilty of bigamy regardless of evidence of the nullity of the first marriage. So tatandaan nyo, kung gustong ng isang spouse na magpakasal ulit, kailangan muna niyang i-dissolve or kailangan niyang tapusin, wakasan yung first marriage. Sa anong paraan? Judicial declaration of nullity. Okay, paano ba itong judicial declaration of nullity? So, pag-usapan mo natin yung facts ng case. Okay? So, ang facts dito, sabi ng prosecution dito, on December 4, 1994, Norberto married Alice G. Eduardo. They were blessed with 3 children. After some time, Alice began hearing rumors that her husband was previously married to another woman. Thus, she eventually discovered that Norberto was previously married to a certain Gina M. Garland on July 17, 1987, as evidenced by a marriage contract registered with the NSO. Alice subsequently filed a criminal complaint for bigamy against Norberto. Okay, ano ba yung mga topics dito? Okay. Noong 1987, meron ng pinakasalan si Norberto, si Gina. Okay? Tapos, noong 1994, pinakasalan na naman ni Norberto si Alice Eduardo. Okay. Dahil nalaman ni Alice na merong asawa si Norberto noong 1987, nag-file siya ng bigamy. Yun yung prosecution. Okay. Okay, defense. Ano bang argument at depensa ni Norberto? Sabi niya, on the other hand, Norberto alleged that he and Alice became romantically involved sometime in 1987, day after decided to get married in 1994. Okay, 1994, sakto, parehas sila. Before finalizing their marriage, Norberto revealed to Alice that he had a fake marriage with his college girlfriend, a certain Gina Garland. Despite Norberto's revelation, Alice convinced him that they proceed with the wedding. Thus, Norberto and Alice were married on December 4, 1994 and thereafter had 3 children. Okay, so sinabi ni Norberto na merong fake marriage daw si Norberto at si Gina. Fake marriage lang naman. Kahit sinabi at umamin si Norberto, tinuloy pa rin daw nila ang kasal. Sabi nila kasi sabi ni Alice, kinonvince daw. Okay. Ano pa? Finding that Norberto contracted a second marriage with Alice despite his subsisting valid marriage with Gina, Branch 25 of the Regional Trial Court of Manila convicted Norberto of bigamy. So, ibig sabihin, si Norberto nakasuhan pa rin kahit may depensa pa siya na dinipensahan pa niya na mayroong fake marriage, nakasuhan pa rin siya sa Branch 25 ng RTC of Manila ng bigamy. Yan, nag-file yun si Alice, the second wife. On appeal, the Court of Appeals sustained a guilty verdict against Norberto. MR was also denied by the CA. Ibig sabihin, umakyat siya sa Court of Appeals, nag-MR pa siya, wala. So, inakyat na to sa Supreme Court. Okay, pag-usapan natin muna ano yung bigamy. Ano ba yung bigamy, sir? Ano ba bigamy? Ito po ay isang krimen. Nakasaad ito sa Revised Penal Code, Criminal Law. Article 349, bigamy. The penalty of prison measure shall be imposed upon any person who shall contract a second or subsequent marriage before the former marriage has been legally dissolved or before the absent spouse has been declared presumptively dead by means of a judgment rendered in the proper proceedings. Okay. Ang bigamy, pwede kang makasuhan ng bigamy kapag hindi mo dinisolve, hindi niyo winakasan through proper proceeding yung contract ninyo. Tandaan nyo, ang kasalan may contract yan, contract of marriage. So, kailangan mo i-dissolve yan. Kailangan mong tapusin, kailangan mong wala kasi tayong divorce eh. So, kailangan nating ipa-annul or ipa-declare natin na null. Okay? Or magpa-annulment tayo. Pag hindi mo yung ginawa, tapos nagpakasal ka sa ibang tao, that is bigamy. Okay. Ano pa ba ibang condition? Pag hindi mo na mahagilap yung tao, namatay, or may procedure kang ginawa na namatay siya. Ano yung procedure ginawa? For example, seaman siya, o 'di ba? Or pwede siya sundalo, tapos pumunta siya sa ibang country, tapos hindi na nalaman kung ano saan na siya, nawala bigla siya. So pwede siya mag-presumptive death for kung ilang taon na siya hindi nakakauwi, walang contact, totally zero, yun, ibig sabihin presumptively dead. Pwede nang magpakasal yung buhay na asawa. Tapos, kailangan pang pumasok tayo sa proper proceedings. If you makita nito, kailangan proper proceedings. Hindi big sabihin na hindi mo na mahagilap. Tapos na, pwede ka na magpakasal. No, you have to follow some sort of judicial proceedings. Okay? Kailangan mo talagang gawin yun. Now, dito sa kaso na to, sabi niya fake marriage. Ano bang validity ng fake marriage na yun? Okay? So, ito ang pinag-usapan, the bigamy. Facts. Ito yung sinabi ni Norberto. Norberto argues that the first element of bigamy is absent in this case. He presents as evidence a certification from the Office of the Civil Registrar of Imus Cavite which states that the office has no record of the marriage license allegedly issued in his favor and his first wife, Gina. He argues that no proof of existence of an essential requisite of marriage, the marriage license, the prosecution fails to establish the legality of his first marriage. In addition, Norberto claims that the legal dissolution of the first marriage is not an element of the crime of bigamy. According to Norberto, nothing in Article 349 of the Revised Penal Code that punishes bigamy mentions that requirement stating that any reasonable doubt must be resolved in favor of the accused. Norberto prays for his acquittal. Okay, medyo mahaba siya pero pag-usapan lang natin. Sabi ni Norberto, pumunta ako sa Office of the Civil Registrar at tinanong ko sila kung meron ba kaming record ni Gina, yung 1987 na fake marriage. Sabi nung Office of the Civil Registrar, wala. Nagbigay yung ating Office of the Civil Registrar ng certification that it has no record of marriage license of Norberto and Gina, the 1987. Yun. Ibig sabihin, dahil walang marriage license, wala talagang kasalang naganap. Ang una daw dapat na kasal is yung 1994 with Alice. Ayan. Tapos sinabi pa niya dito, dahil walang marriage license, in case of doubt, kailangan mag-favor sa akin yung pro reo doctrine na kumbaga kung magkaroon ng doubts, kasi sa criminal law kasi, para pag may doubts, hindi mo alam kung saan mo papanigan, sino yung magiging makakasuhan at hindi makakasuhan, papanigan mo dapat yung accused, yung suspect, kung saan dapat favorable sa kanya. So, dapat ma-acquit siya, hindi siya makasuhan. Okay. So, ang topic natin dito is yung sa civil register na no record. Tandaan nyo ang pinanghahawakan ni Norberto or the accused is meron siyang certification mula sa civil registrar na there was no record of marriage license noong 1987 na kasal. Right? Or fake marriage, whatever it is. Ano ang sabi ng Supreme Court dito? Bago natin pag-usapan, let's talk about the bigamy. Ito yung elements, mga conditions ng isang bigamy. Una, that the offender has been legally married, kasal po siya, legal po siyang kasal. That the first marriage has not been legally dissolved, or in the case of her spouse is absent, the absent spouse could not yet be presumed dead or according to the civil code. Now, ibig sabihin sa number 2, yung unang kasal ay hindi daw na-dissolve, hindi na-declare na null, hindi na annul, hindi na wakas yung kasalan nila. or na presumptively dead. Example, yun nga, sinabi ko, malayo siya sa lugar, tapos hindi na alam kung buhay pa ba siya o hindi. So, pwede po yun. Kung hindi mo ma-meet yun, hindi mo winakasan yung kasal ninyo, wala lang, hindi mo tinapos, wala lang, gusto mo lang magpakasal na ikalawa, bigami yun. Or alam mong nandyan siya sa abroad, nagpakasal ka dito, hindi naman siya patay, bigami din yun. Third is that he contracts a subsequent or second or subsequent marriage. Then fourth, that second or subsequent marriage has all the essential requisites for validity. Ibig sabihin dito, yung first marriage, legal. Second marriage, legal. Yun po yung bigamy. Right? Ano sabi ng Supreme Court? Ayan, sabi ng Supreme Court, the petitioner presented a certification from the Office of the Civil Registrar of Imus Cavite stating that no record of the marriage license could be found. Tandaan nyo. However, this does not prove that the petitioner's first marriage was solemnized without marriage license, as it does not categorically stated that a marriage license does not exist. Ibig sabihin, ang certification of no record from the civil registry does not mean na yung marriage license ay hindi existing. Again, just because there is a certification that marriage license could not be found or has no record in a civil registry does not mean that marriage license did not exist. Tatandaan nyo yan. Kasi ang sabi dito ng Supreme Court, hindi po pwede na porket wala doon sa record ng civil registry, wala na marriage license. Pwedeng abusuhin to ng lahat ng gustong magkaroon ng ikalawang asawa. Kukuha lang sila ng certificate doon sa registry para kumbaga no record. Okay? So napakaganda nito kasi di porket walang record, wala nang marriage license na buhay existing. Malay natin baka nandyan lang hindi mahanap. Malay natin nasunog o malay natin nabaha. Wala ka na nga record. Okay? Tandaan yan. Ikalawa, ano ba sir ang credible sir? Wala nang mga marriage license eh. Paano ba natin ma-prove or pa-prove na meron talaga silang kasalan sa 1987 with Gina? Moreover, petitioner admitted that the authenticity of his signature appearing on the marriage contract between him and his first wife Gina. The marriage contract between petitioner and Gina is a positive piece of evidence as to the existence of petitioner's first marriage. This should be given greater credence than documents testifying merely as to the absence of any record of the marriage. Ibig sabihin dito, di ba may sinabi si Norberto na meron siyang fake marriage? So meron daw silang marriage contract kung saan inadmit ng dalawang parties na sila daw ang pumirma doon. Tandaan nyo, walang marriage license pero meron silang marriage contract of whatever form. Sabi ng Supreme Court, kumpara sa record na no record sa civil registry at saka yung marriage contract nila, mas mag-prevail pa rin yung marriage contract nila kaysa doon sa marriage license. Yun ang sabi dito, sabi ng Supreme Court, this should be giving greater credence than documents testifying merely as to the absence of any record of the marriage. Ibig sabihin si Norberto, liable po siya sa bigamy. Alright, so yun no, naintindihan nyo ba natin? Okay, so moral lesson. Ano ba moral lesson po natin? Moral lesson natin ay tatandaan natin kung merong kailangan, for example, yung mag-asawa, wala silang marriage license na nakarehistrado sa civil registry, pero meron silang marriage contract, pwede pa rin po yun silang binding pa rin yun sa kanila. Ikalawa, kung kinasal sila noong unang panahon, let's say for example, mga 1970s, tapos gustong magpakasal ni other spouse. Tapos kumuha lang siya ng certification na sa civil registry na wala daw record. It does not mean na dahil walang record doon ng kanilang marriage license ay nagpapatunay na hindi sila legal na kasal. Alright? So ang titingnan pa rin pa natin ang marriage contract. Okay? So maraming salamat and sana po ay natuto po tayo Ay tatandaan nyo po, mahalin nyo ang inyong asawa dahil sila po ang tunay na batas. Bye-bye!